You are listening to the Macky Rat Podcast, and we're a comedy podcast, and we talk about movies, news, pop culture, and our personal lives. She's a maniac, maniac on the floor, and we're talking about Kristy Noem'S husband.
Doe.
Husbando.
Husbando.
Oh, husband though. Oh, sweet. That's great. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite way to say it. People use waifu a lot, but you never hear husband though too much. That sucks.
Yeah, you don't hear that one too much. Yeah, I think usually they say gaifu. Waifu and gaifu.
Husband though is more. Gaifu is just a guy.
Yeah.
That's not. You're not serious in love.
Yeah.
Like all of the people, all of our friends in politics.
You didn't put a ring on it.
You didn't put a Kristy Noem pink skirt, bimbo lipstick look styled dress on her, I guess. Have you heard about this Kristy Noem's husband?
Of course.
We're always saying
Did we not
that.
talk about that?
No, we didn't. And I didn't, and I was like, isn't this too crass for our podcast?
It's too crass for that. We like to keep a cleaner show than that.
We're very classy. We're a classy lady, much like Kristy Noem's husband. Okay, so all right, we're taking too long, and I feel like I say this a lot. This intro. Hey, have you heard it? It's like a old radio style thing, like like you'd listen like some sort of like
Or
Rick
like a stand-up
Dees.
comedian.
Yeah. Basically, it's like like a '90s stand-up comedian, not like now.
What's the deal with Kristy Noem's husband,
Yeah.
though?
Have you heard about this Kristy Noem's husband? No. I don't know. I don't know if he's gay. I don't think he's gay. We'll get into that. It's Kramer. And then Kramer comes in. He's like dressed in full drag. And he's like, hey, Jerry, it's me. And he's like, what are you dressed like that? He's like, it's Kristy Noem's husband. He's just... What if Kristy Noem's husband organically grew to like the most popular person in the world?
How do you suppose that would happen?
I don't know. It's just like people like maybe like all of this. People are like, man, f this guy and Kristy Noem, and then he's like,
I just love how he's now living his best life.
yeah, exactly. He's like on TikTok and like a giant blonde wig and stuff. He's just like, I don't even know what his bit would be. Good Lord. But
Bimbofication.
yeah, this is something I wasn't that familiar with. It's a good thing. That's what I have a lot of questions about this stuff, but
So do I, yeah.
I want to know what that America looks like if Kristy Noem's the most popular guy and person, not guy anymore, presumably, yeah, but the person in the world.
That would be wild.
Yeah, what does that look like?
Move over, Artemis, to Kristy Noem's husband.
It kind of took. I mean, what have you heard more about, Artemis 2 or Kristy Noem's husband? I feel like they're shoving this Artemis 2 stuff down our throat a lot, though. So I have a lot of questions about this Kristy Noem's America.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like you go into 7-Eleven and it's like a Pepsi ad, like an old one, but he's like on stuff. Yeah, that's terrifying. Who's Kristy Noem?
She was the Secretary of Homeland Security, I think.
What does that mean? She just like answered the phone and stuff. She's like, Homeland Security, how can I help you? I never got that.
No. It basically is a cabinet position.
Do these people get paid?
Oh, absolutely. She basically, it was her job to run ICE and Customs and Border Patrol.
Oh, this is the lady who said she
DHS.
shot her dog or whatever?
Yeah.
People were
Same
criticizing
thing.
about it. I mean, that's the way it used to be. Like, people forget.
My dog was slightly sick, so I killed it.
Yeah. I mean, when I was growing up, that was still happening. You know, people just euthanized her. It was getting towards now. I mean, I don't know if they had like animal insurance like how they do now. You know, insurance for animals like through your job. Like no one has kids but me, so everyone has like their pets insured and stuff. And I'm like, what the hell, man? I always want to be like, just kill it.
Yeah, get a new one, dude.
Just get it. You can get a dog that looks exactly like your dog. You won't even know the difference. You have no idea. You can just imagine in your head like it was reincarnated or something.
Yeah. Same with kids. I mean, it was fun making kids. You can just make more. What's the big deal?
Yeah, if a kid dies, these people are such wusses when their kids die. They could just have another kid. Excellent call.
Yeah, just have some more sex. I don't get the big deal.
It's a mystery. So she was like in charge of ICE and stuff?
Yeah, basically it's her job to look after border control and counterterrorism and things like that.
So then it comes out that her husband, how did this happen? How did people find out that Kristy Noem'S husband was? And is bimbofication something you can do to like a woman, or is it only trans men? I'm very confused on that one.
I think it can be either one. I think women can bimbify themselves as well.
I'd love to see that more. I never see that. I probably see someone like Kristy Noem boarded a regular broad.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was probably a look that was more popular in the past, like the late 90s maybe, but yeah, it's fallen off a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So
no, that's what it is. It's completely gone. That's what people need to be like. We need to create a laser beam that you shoot. It's basically that, right? When you hear that word.
It's good that Brian Noem has taken up the mantle of bimbofication.
Yeah, Brandy Noem. Byron Noem. Brandy should be his name. Should be his girl name.
Yeah.
He should get into beyond that. He should like start making himself a black bimbo, but black Barbie bimbo thing. Brandy.
Yeah.
He like starts doing like blackface. Like, you know, the heavy tan. They don't do blackface anymore. They're just like, no, they put on like a ton of fake tan. Did she know, like, she knew about this, right? He was like holding her hostage with it or something, I imagine.
I mean, we don't really know for sure, but there's absolutely no way that she could not have known. I'm sure that she found out a long time ago, and that's why she was kind of in an open secret relationship with Corey Lewandowski.
Who's
Basically,
that?
her husband was like, he was her kind of aide. I mean, they knew each other long before she was Secretary of Homeland Security, but they've worked together for a long time, and he's just kind of like, they're having an affair with one another. It was kind of a big open secret. Like, nobody knew for sure, but yeah, everyone, they knew.
Aide? He's like her assistant?
Yeah.
That's lame. If a girl wanted me to be her assistant, I'd be like, hell no, I'm not doing that. Kristy, I know you, and I've been effing you for years now. I'm not doing that. You gotta give me a different job.
I'm not being your little bitch.
I'm sure you can get me a job just stocking the stupid Pepsi machine in there, and we can still F. Just you know, like, I'm
well,
not
let me ask you this. What if you were paid $1 million a year?
Still no.
Okay, fair enough. I just thought I'd check if that maybe altered the calculus at all.
No amount of money is gonna get me to be a woman's aide.
That's smart. Yeah, okay.
It's too much trouble. It'll be way too much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then, well, who even cares? I mean, what's going on? I'm so confused. I don't think it's just that, because it's like, she's not like the president. She can just be like, I don't think she ever thought she was going to be the president either. She could have just been like, we're getting a divorce, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I don't know. I think it was probably easier to maintain the relationship if they maintained the status quo and then kept the Corey Lewandowski thing on the down low. It's just the easiest way to do it.
That's the thing you want to keep on the down low, not the Kristy Noem'S husband thing?
Well, yeah, I mean that goes
Keep that
without
on the
saying.
down low too, for
They didn't
sure.
think that would come out, but it turns out Brian is not too smart, and he's like, he's talking to these OnlyFans girls who are like bimbofying him, and who he's getting like financially cucked by. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I have here's my home phone number, and here's my office number, and here's my name, and here's my." He's giving out all this kinds of information. So, of course, these women could track him down and like blackmail him for more money. So that's exactly what happened.
He was being blackmailed? By who? Not by Sotomayor, right?
No, by the Sotomayor, no. By the OnlyFans girls, because this was kind of his fetish, is like he wanted sex workers with big fake breasts to kind of like emasculate him. And,
Yeah,
like,
I know.
tell him to dress up like them.
That's the shy Sotomayor girl.
Shy Sotomayor. Well, but if you know more than I do in terms of these women's names.
Yeah. Look, this shy Sotomayor late girl. It's been like I read this one article. I was like, is this written by her boyfriend or something? It's so crazy. Like, it's like an ad for this shy Sotomayor girl. Yeah. So exactly, he told them. He told her that he wanted to go by the name Crystal and be her trans bimbo slut.
Yeah.
What do you say? I mean, it's like I don't know. What do you say to, like, it's not, if that was just like a regular, you'd be like, yeah, this is my character. But then it's like, you're the OnlyFans person, like, well, actually, maybe this person could have me killed. Like, should I be?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm sure the information direction was just unilateral. It wasn't like she was telling him about her, I guess.
Yeah, he did. He like was like, oh well, this poor guy. You know what it's really made me think about is we're always like doing. It's still like crazy that the left was being criticized because they're like making it seem like he's weird and gross, you know?
That, yeah, I found that to be really hypocritical also. I thought they'd be like, "You go, boy," or, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
isn't that what they're doing these days? Like, what the hell?
I was about to say, yeah, exactly. That's why we're the best. You know, we're the most real podcast to get your news from, which no one does.
Absolutely.
But if they were, they'd know, because we're not. I'm not afraid to do what other podcasts won't admit, and admit that he was pretty hot. He was cool.
He pulled it off.
He took the fake. He didn't get like fakes. He got the fake asymmetrical boobs, like a bad, like it's like a bad boob job. I was like, man, these people have thought of everything.
Bolt-ons.
Yeah, bolt-ons. Those are great. He's like, man.
You know what I really appreciate about what he did though is he was mimicking the look of fake breasts using balloons. But he arranged the balloons underneath his shirt so that the mouth of the balloon was the nipple. So
yeah,
like
brilliant.
I was like, that's just amazing.
Yeah, they just got every. Oh, that's what it was. It was balloons. I thought it was one of those chess piece things. Wow. He's like a 5-year-old or something.
He's incredible. He's like the MacGyver for a fake breast.
They looked great. You know,
They looked amazing.
Shout out to him, her, Crystal. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's just like, yeah. I wonder what So who released the photos? That's the last thing I want to know. Just on random, one of these.
One of the OnlyFans workers, yeah, one of the sex workers.
How many is OnlyFans sex work? Yeah, I guess it is.
I mean, I don't think it has to be, but yeah, primarily.
No,
that's what it's considered.
It has to be. Do they have like OnlyFans stuff that's not sexual?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, it can be just like Etsy or something. It doesn't have to be sex stuff, but it primarily is. Or it can be like a Patreon or something. Like we could open an OnlyFans, Macky Rat OnlyFans.
And like what we're like jacking off or you know,
no,
dominatrix guys?
Potentially, if the money's right, yeah. But I was thinking like, I don't know, we could like sign hats and then ship them out or something like that. We could do stuff like that.
Through
or
OnlyFans?
Yeah, like people could subscribe and we could have like behind the scenes recordings or something, things like that. It doesn't have to be sex stuff.
Yeah, we'll do sex stuff though. That's what I want.
But yeah,
That's the
we'll do
road
sex stuff,
we're going
absolutely.
down.
Yeah.
We dominate women. We dominate bimbofied women. Actually, any women can just sign up. Go on to OnlyFans/Macky Rat Comedy Podcast.
It's the longest OnlyFans link.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting confused. I wanted to be played it safe,
Yeah.
And you head on down there, and I don't know. This Kristy Noem thing is not as funny or funny or fun as I thought it was gonna be. But anyways,
what if fans send us pictures and we make like tributes to them, like we jerk off onto them?
Oh yeah, that's a great genre.
That'd be awesome.
That's an amazing genre of porn. Like
people would pay us for that for sure.
Yeah, that rules. You know what else rules? That it's like it's only for other weirdos to watch because the person you're making a tribute to will never see it, right?
That's true. Yeah.
It's so odd.
Yeah.
It is very funny for sure. It's very funny. It's not very. I guess it's erotic for the person. I have no idea. It's so fucking weird, man.
It is. It is strange how it could be erotic, but I suppose it is for some people.
Yeah, actually, now I think about it, it's not strange though. It's pretty awesome. I mean, it's like you're looking at a penis. Sure, I mean, I guess that's erotic. I mean, yeah, exactly. Some people it's erotic. I guess to me it seems kind of lame, but maybe I'll have to give it a shot. Actually, we'll see. Did Kristy Noem's husband is? What's gonna happen to him? He just gets to. Does he get to do it more? I'm hoping.
Well, I mean, I think from this point
he should start OnlyFans. From what I'm hearing,
he probably could. I mean, since Kristy Noem's not the secretary anymore, I mean, he can basically just do whatever he wants, and I guess Kristy's just gonna do whatever she wants. And
she should be supportive of him. She should be out. There should be a part where he's like, "She's a maniac on the floor," and he's like dancing around. He's like doing the flash dance
with big bolt-ons.
Yeah, and then at the end he pulls down the water bucket and splashes him. And then immediately after, this dog runs in the background, and Kristy Noem just walks up and is like, and just shoots the shit out of this dog. And that's how the video ends. And that's how he does it.
Show.
Yeah, that's how he starts becoming the most popular man in the world.
The most popular man in the
world. Or person. I don't want to say man. I don't know if that's right. The most popular person in the world.
I love that idea. Brian, no, just Brandy.
He loves Brandy.
Nobody can stop talking about it. He's everywhere.
He's like a Kardashian or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Billboard ads.
That's what I'm hoping. Well, anyways, here's the crystal. The other big thing is I wanted to know about is Trump's ceasefire.
Mm-hmm.
What does that even mean?
People are calling it Schrodinger's ceasefire, or like concepts of a ceasefire. Those are the terms that people are throwing around.
Someone's calling it Schrodinger's ceasefire? What the hell? That's such a nerdy. That sucks. That's not fun.
Yeah, because it's like a ceasefire in theory only. Like when you take a closer look at it, is it really a ceasefire?
Yeah. No, it's not.
No.
I heard that. I heard people bomb stuff today even, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first thing that... Oh, no, that didn't happen. I think the only people who are really going through are Chinese and... just Chinese vessels, I think.
Through the Strait of Hormuz?
Hormuz, yeah.
Hormuz?
Yeah. So it's basically not open. It's still closed.
The only like Chinese ships through, it's probably still, you know how it's like, takes a long time. It's probably still taking equally as long for and they're smashing into each other and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I love about this, the Strait of Hormuz? That it's such like they're like proposing such like a Persian thing. They're like, just give me $1.
Yeah.
Every ship that
Give me
comes
a
by
small
owes me
fee or
$1.
Are you sure you don't want like $1 million? No, it's just
Yeah, an annual
it's
thing.
the principle of it.
Well, how many ships go
Yeah.
through that bitch? I'm sure it's a ton of money, actually.
Yeah, it's like 150 ships a day, at least.
150 ships a day?
Yeah, at the height of transit through the strait.
So they only make $150 a day doing it?
If they're getting $1, yeah.
Okay, that's great. That makes it way better.
$150 a day.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Like
Don't get
so
me
petty.
wrong, but it doesn't sound like that much money. These guys are. Maybe Trump's right. Maybe they are gonna surrender. That doesn't seem like too much. Seems like they're just kind of like, okay, how about this? Just give me $1 every ship. We call it. We forget about this old bomb. That's the thing with Middle Eastern people. They're so hardened, you know. Just forget about it. Don't worry about it. You blew up that bridge. Trust me. This $150 today a day is gonna fix it really quick. Why did we start bombing them again? Because of a nuclear bomb. Our Israelis told us they had a nuke.
So there's never really been a great rationale for why we bombed them. The first rationale that we received is that there was an imminent threat. That's what they said.
What does that even mean?
There was, yeah, exactly. What is the imminent threat? So people,
Mr. President, we have to report an imminent threat. Oh no!
An imminent threat for the Iranians.
Oh my God,
They're
that
asking
sounds
$1.
bad. That does not sound good to me. An imminent threat. That's like right away, right? And like, yes, Mr. President, imminent. He's like, oh boy, with who? Like Iran. He's like, well, I guess you better bob them the hell then. Great presidenting.
I mean, it was an emergent threat. You had to do what was necessary.
What was necessary? That's a great. Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
Whatever's necessary.
You should work for Trump.
Order. Do whatever's necessary.
Do whatever's
Yes,
necessary.
sir,
That's
Mr.
it.
President.
They're just like shrugging. They're like, well, I don't know what that means.
They're just having to cut. I love that idea that people are just having to guess what he wants them to do.
Yeah, they're just like look at each other. There's two guys in like a command center, and they're just like, I guess I don't know. Bomb him, I guess.
I have no idea what he wants. Yeah, just I don't know. Drop a few bombs.
He's like, I'll report this, sir. He's like, no, it's imminent. You make the call. And he's like, okay.
You make the call.
I just answer phone to him. Kristy Noem'S, one of Kristy Noem'S aides. He's like, just do it.
Take care of it.
He did what was necessary. Amen. Absolutely. He's a man without fault. We love that about Trump.
Yeah.
That
was the original rationale, just an imminent threat, and then they tried to pivot to things that they thought the public and the media would like to hear. So, like, yeah, nuclear weapon, ballistic missile programs, funding terror proxies, lots of things like that. That was the original idea.
They do stuff like that, but they're not really a threat to us, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, they
ballistic
absolutely
missiles?
do stuff like that.
Can ballistic missiles, like, what can they do? Could they, like, blow up New York or something?
No. Their ballistic missile program is not that advanced that they can actually hit mainland United States. We speculated that maybe they could hit as far as Turkey, but then they demonstrated during the war that they could hit a little bit further than that. But yeah, like you speculated, it was really just kind of Bibi Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel, has been kind of shopping the U.S. administration. Every new president that comes in, he has like a poster board presentation of why Iran needs to be attacked. And most presidents are like, get the fuck out of here, Bibi. But Trump was like, you know what, Bibi? You're right. Let's do it. Blow him up. So that's basically kind of how it happened.
Oh, my gosh. And he's like, yeah. What is
it's imminent, isn't it, Bibi?
What is it, Mr. President? And he's like, he's just like drawing these rudimentary drawings on a whiteboard, I presume.
He's got a whiteboard.
And he's like, it's like lecturing. He's like, China. How do I tell? You're telling me that these people can shoot? That they have a nuclear bomb? Yes, Mr. President. Most likely. It's unfortunate, but it's most likely.
Yeah.
I've seen TikTok. I've seen YouTube. Instagram videos of these guys. They're crazy. They can't have a nuke.
That is basically exactly.
They're always holding on trains, and they're all on top of trains and stuff, and they're cooking with their feet. Yeah, that's it. That's them. Do it. You got to do it, bro.
He drew like a cartoon bomb, like a metal sphere with a little wick coming out of it. He's like, the Iranians have one of these.
He's like, look at this.
This is a bomb.
This is a nuclear bomb. They look like that? Yes. Well,
that's really how they look.
All right, I guess your story
really scary.
checks out. I've seen these cartoons where, some guy that's a racist depiction of a black person's throwing one of those out of a plane.
Yeah.
We got to stop these guys. I know maybe we could get this Kristy Noem'S husband in here. He seems like a stand-up and completely straight man.
Yeah.
People are saying listen to this. Kamala Harris says they asked her if she'd be running in 2028, and she said, "I just might." She was like, "I just might." This and that.
I just might.
Yeah, that's good. That's how it sounds, I imagine. Perfect. That's the cadence.
Yeah.
Trump's doing such a bad job that even Kamala Harris is like, man, I knew I could have done better. This and that.
Yeah. I told y'all motherfuckers.
Why'd he do this? Why didn't he just stick with his dumbass ballroom? What happened to the ballroom? What's going on, man? This is like such a rip.
The ballroom is still, I assume you saw, he shared brand new renderings of the ballroom recently, as well as another thing that he's planning on building. So yeah, that's still slated, still on the...
It's just like a concept, though, right?
Well, what happened is, I guess it got taken to court recently, and a judge said, no, you can't do that. So there's an injunction on it right now, and I think they're going to appeal. But yeah, it's still very much in the they're trying to work on it.
What do you mean you can't do that?
So usually if you want to do...
Like he can't get the
major
permits?
Modifications. Like you can't just, like say you become president. You can't just be like, White House, huh? Yeah, fuck that shit. Tear this thing down and put up a tent. So
yeah, that'd be sick. Old fat, yeah, go even further back.
Yeah, you can't do things like that without approval from Congress. But there is a law that says that you can do modifications. So that's the administration's argument, is that this is just a modification. And then the judge is not buying that. They're like, this is a pretty ridiculous interpretation of the word modification.
He should, what he should have done instead of this whole ballroom thing?
Go ahead.
He should have got one of those 50 caliber machine guns that you personally man, and put that on top of the White House.
The ones that are like a mounted machine gun?
Yeah, exactly. Ones you see in the movies where people are like, ah! Yeah, he should have put one of those on the roof of the White House.
Anybody who hops over the fence, he just starts going off.
Just one of them. No, it's not even there. It's not even ever used to kill anyone. It just kind of sits there like, when you don't have them, they're just kind of like craned down, like looking sad,
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like a head hung 50 caliber that sits up there forever.
Head hung low.
Yeah. So it's like people walk by and are like, "What the hell?
Why is there a mounted?"
Yeah, they're like, "Is Trump gonna get out there and shoot?" It just creates like some unease in the area,
The news reports on it today. Donald Trump ordered that a mounted machine gun be placed atop the White House. That'd be good news.
Yeah. And he's like up there, but you know how he's like, there's that one picture of him like on the roof, or he was like higher up on it, right?
Yeah.
And it's like that. It's like he's on the roof, but giving his approval on the installation of the machine gun.
Yeah.
But he's on the opposite side. Like, he could run over there, do a labored run across the entire roof and man the thing, but you'd have some time to get out of there, and hide,
Okay.
So it's just like creating a sense of unease, like, behind me. And there he is, actually. The president seems to be on the roof. He's opposite side of the machine gun right now. So I'm not worried that he's going to kill me.
Relative to where the machine gun is.
That's his new presidency.
Please tell me where the president is relative to the machine gun.
Yeah. He's doing it. Look, Jim, if he gets any closer to machine gun, we are out of here, okay? I need you to really tell me if that happens.
Still have approximately 10 seconds from his current location.
That's a great. He should just do little things. I'm sure this whole ballroom thing is just to piss people off.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big part of it now. I mean, there was actually wide support for having something like a ballroom because there's not, during state visits, there's not like a lot of room to have a visitor and their staff and everybody in like one big room. They've got to like all kind of crunch together in a small space. So having a big ballroom is something that multiple administrations have wanted, but yeah, it's never been actually passed and considered in this way.
It seems dangerous. He should have balls there. They should have like balls for the socialites. They should have like Sam Bankman.
I thought you meant like it should be like a gauntlet or something. You should have like big swinging wrecking balls that you have to dodge.
That's what I was gonna say. They should have them like on like a pet, like a high up area. Yeah, they should make like it all crazy and stuff. And a mounted machine gun on top of it, where the president can get on and just start blasting people. That would have if he had just stuck to doing little like things, slowly making the White House into like the White House from G.I. Joe, we wouldn't be in this problem.
That's true. You got to do it little by little until it's just
like people aren't noticing. It's almost like, and it's like, and I'm back again. First the mounted machine gun, then the force field shield, and then the missile, small, missile installation. Now the White House has been painted gunmetal gray. And has had propellers. It's like one of those guys. Actually, it becomes like a Raiden boss. That'd be sick.
He's turning it into Figaro Castle from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. That's sick.
Now the White House can bury underground and move across the country. Now
he is appointing the installation of 2 gigantic drills that are underneath the White House and could drill could drill through the center of the earth to any point at the planet. Some people said that this was an unnecessary, the judge tried to say this was not just a modification, but after appeal, it was allowed.
Yeah.
That's sick.
The project seems as though it'll be somewhat expensive at $53 trillion.
Yeah, it's the most expensive. It's responsible for a bunch of new sciences also.
It's 2 times the entire federal budget.
Trump should have started just keep making things crazier and crazier. Like, yeah, he can do that.
I would support it.
Yeah, that'd be sick. He's like, everyone thought I was going to die when I went through the center of the earth, but who's laughing now? That'd be so awesome. Yeah, he like goes beyond like, light years beyond the technology we're at.
Yeah.
He's like, everyone said I was stupid for only hiring good white people. How do you like this? Now it was just a coincidence. He does roll. I saw the other thing you're talking about. You're talking about Trump's Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah, the Arc de Triomphe.
It's just like a copy of that. I love that idea. This one has to be. He knows this one's not getting built, but
yeah, I love how it's just the same thing except it's got like gold crested accents. That's sick.
It's the exact same thing. When I first saw a picture of it, I thought it was just that place. I was like, oh, there's that place in France, and then it was
America
like
does it better though.
Trump's. I think it's called like the Trump Arc Arc de Trump or something.
Yeah, I think that is what's intended. Yeah, Arc de Trump.
That's a sweet. That's a great name for it, by the way. He's like that. He's like good thing because I'm not a king. And then in his head, he's like, but I'll be extremely like one once this Arc de Trump gets up. I'll tell you that much. He also said he was. Oh, it was cool. It's going to be 2 times the size of the Lincoln Memorial.
I love that. Yeah. It's got to be bigger, of course.
It's got to be the biggest thing. He should have built the Trump de Triomphe, the biggest structure in the world. Like bigger than that building in Dubai,
Yeah, baby. Goes like 5 miles in the air.
Yeah, it's like should be thousands of feet into the sky, and then it could be used to do something. You can harvest and light, like solar power or something like that.
He should just build copies of every great monument in the world, but use his name as a pun instead of whatever the thing is actually called.
Oh yeah, it's like a theme park.
Yeah, instead of the Eiffel Tower, it's like the Trumpful Tower.
Here's the Trump Tower. Great Wall of Trump. This is the Trumpamids. Yeah, that's it.
The great Trumpamid of DC.
He's like, I commissioned this wall to be built all along there's yeah, that
goes across the entire country.
Yeah. Well, no, just all around. How long is the Great Wall of China?
Over 1,000 miles.
Oh, really? Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is indeed. It earns its name as a Great Wall.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, that's a great fact. I didn't know that. I thought it was maybe a couple miles or something.
Maybe a football field or something.
Like an incomplete, just like an incomplete wall or something around someone's house. I know it's 1,000 miles. That's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty. As it turns out, it's pretty.
That's
big.
pretty great. Yeah. Wow.
This is one great wall. Yeah. Oh man,
that's sweet. Yeah.
Actually, it turns out that it's actually much longer than that. Would you like to have a guess at how long the Great Wall?
Damn! I would love to give a guess. I'm gonna say much longer.
Yes, it's significantly longer.
Oh wow! I'm gonna say 10,000 miles. No, it's too much.
Close.
Oh really?
No, it's not too much. As it turns out, that was still a bit conservative. It's about 13,000 miles.
Wow.
Those Chinese are pretty good.
Dude, Chinese people seem so dumb. They used to be more. You know what? You say what you will, and this is not a criticism on the U.S. Okay, because I think the stuff that happened in the U.S. was horrible. But say what you will about cultures and time and stuff, but slave labor really works. Can we just admit that?
The greatest things that have ever been done by humans have been done by slaves.
Yeah, you're not going to get someone to work for an honest day's wage and get stuff like the Great Wall of China
wall. yeah. So you simply
back then, that's amazing.
Also, can I just say how incredible it is that Chinese people are like, we have this threat. What do we do? Maybe we build a 13,000 mile long wall. What do you say?
Yeah, anything but fight. They're like,
anything but fight.
I'm too scared. I'll tell you what.
Build a wall.
I work myself to death. I work for 50 years on a wall every day and have no life and then die.
Imagine a wall. It doesn't have any doors. You can't get through it. It's impossible. It's perfect.
They had to have doors?
No doors.
It's just one solid wall?
It has little mounted positions that you can be up on it, but I don't know exactly how you would get. I don't think they built doors into it or anything where you can pass through it now. but I don't know for sure.
No one could get out or in. It was just for
No, that's it. So once it's there, you're in or you're out.
No gates, no. It's just like if you want to get past this, you want to get into this part of town, you got to go 5,000 miles to the left or 5,000 miles to the right. That's it. That's what your option is.
Yeah, there are no ladders, nothing. That's it.
Great. I mean, ladders, that still wouldn't be that. I guess that wouldn't be that convenient, but probably do it.
Chinese people know. Easier just to walk 5,000 miles in one direction.
Might be. All right, fine. Well, how do you get like oxen over and stuff?
Well, I guess you got to rely on the oxen that are on the other side.
Huh.
Presumably, you didn't, congregate all of your oxen to one side of the wall beforehand.
Maybe you weren't even allowed to go past. I don't know. These Chinese people are wacky, dude. They're great.
Yeah, it's honestly impossible to get inside the mind of a Chinese person.
Yeah, like just build a wall, no way through, no nothing. 10,000 miles. Thank you. That's it. That's what we want to do here. Trump should do that. Yeah, the Great Wall of Trump. He should build one wall all the way impassable. He just splits the country in half. That's it. And then from now on, south side is there forever. North side is there. Nowhere through. Nowhere. No, you have to climb a ladder. Yeah.
Yep.
And lasers and stuff. Like it's completely flat, but there's like
electrified.
It's electrified. A little if anyone gets near the box, it's like like almost seemingly magically, this perfectly smooth thing like has a square open up in like a science fiction manner, and a laser's just like shoots you or kills you, and it doesn't like eradicate you, it just shoots like it's like a Piccolo. Remember when he shoots the special beam cannon through Goku and Raditz?
Yeah,
it's like that.
So you just like puts a hole in you.
Yeah, you like land on the ground. And you're like. There's two more way stronger on their way. This scouter on my head, it also works as a two-way receiver. They're like, Trump's like, I knew it. I told you all. About this Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah.
Do you have you ever been on a boat?
Yes, I have been on a boat. Yeah,
you've been on a boat.
I've been on a boat.
What were you on a boat for?
Oh, I mean, I've been on all kinds of boats. I've been on boats that ferry you to islands and back and forth there. I've been on boats like as a pleasure craft to just enjoy a nice day on a lake. I've been on numerous boats. Yeah. People sometimes call me a boater, I guess. I
do. I call you a boater. Boater Caleb.
Thank you.
Boaterhead. That's your nickname.
Boaterhead.
Would you ever get a boat?
I mean, it sounds like an awful lot of work, but I mean, I do like boating. Maybe.
Is it a lot of work? Doesn't you just put it in the water and it sits there?
Well, I mean, if you take it out of the boat, you got to put it in and out. But if you keep it in the water, then yeah, you got to like take it out periodically, clean it, make sure the hull doesn't have all kind of bullshit on it. So it's more work. I feel like I would rather just rent a boat rather than have my own. Like if I want to do some boating, I'll just rent a boat.
Well, you could get a boat. You're not married. But here's the deal. If you are married, don't get a boat because you will kill your wife.
I mean, the allure of having an easy way to just get rid of her like that is pretty strong.
And or you will be accused of killing your wife. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Fuck a boat. He definitely threw his dead wife's body in the middle of the ocean or whatever.
It happens all the time. It happened to whatchamacallit? Who they killed a broad and they threw her into the ocean. Those two actors.
There's so many. I can't even imagine who you could be talking about.
But they're two famous actors. They did. It was like, I want to say like, who's that son of a gun? Just search this 70s celebrity, boat, murder.
It's a good search term. I'm gonna get put on a list.
Trust me, it's
Natalie Wood, Robert Wagner, Christopher Walken.
Yeah, Robert Wagner and Christopher Walken through this.
Natalie Wood was the husband of Wagner and Brainstorm co-star Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that's it, right? They killed her, or he killed, or the husband killed her, or something. Whatever. Who cares? Flash forward to today. There's this Brian Hooker guy, and he is being accused of killing his wife, allegedly.
Brian Hooker, all right.
First of all, this guy's Hooker is a hard life. That's a tough last name, you know.
It's a tough name, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great one. Lots of people have the last name Hooker.
It's a strong name.
Yeah, it's great. But it's also, you get made fun of a lot, you know. It's not. It has a hook. The hook, you think of a hook, and you think of a hook like, you know, taking a hook and like grabbing someone, killing them with it or whatever, right? But then also you think of a prostitute.
You definitely think of a prostitute, yeah.
And you know, they say all this stuff. I don't know if it's true, right? When I hear stuff like this, the sea is a very dangerous place, right? You could potentially easily die out there.
I mean, it's the one thing that I fear.
It's the one thing, if you're basically being in a boat being in that small dinghy with a white person, I would add that to my fear. That's for sure. These people always killing people. We have a family friend from our church, and he is like this professor at UCLA, and he does all this important work, you know.
Sure.
I'm sure he's pretty smart, but he also has a boat, and if one day he was like,
hey, Mr.
Oh,
X.
yeah, we were out. Hey, Mr.X. Oh, yeah, for sure. He's been like, do you do fishing? I do, like, sea fishing. We can go fishing. I was like, no, I get sea fishing.
Nice try, motherfucker.
Absolutely not. I'm not going out there with you. I mean,
not on your life.
He's a big guy, too. And you know, he can do the sea fishing. I guess you have to be, I mean, I don't know, you know, yank it out with your hand or something like that. But, yeah. You know what the other thing is? He's so cheap, man. He has all this money. He's like this famous professor, and he's like, you know, they're always buying crap and doing stuff. And he always makes tri-tip for the barbecues. He's like, made some tri-tip, you know, easy, delicious, feeds everyone, and not.
I got a skirt steak.
Yeah, but I always want to be like, you're so fucking cheap, man. Just buy a steak. Get a steak. Grill me a full steak. Don't be such a jerk. Half the people don't even eat it. You get chicken. You get like a couple steaks and go, does anyone want a steak? Like 3 or 4 people will. Okay, you get 2 of the things from Costco. You don't have to be such a cheap bastard, man. And it's always a potluck.
Tender piece of meat.
What?
I got the least tender.
Yeah, I know. Tri-tip sucks. It's like eating, like, you might as well, I'd be happier if he came and he was like, I got everyone roast beef sandwiches.
Yeah, like I went to Arby's.
Yeah, it's like, you might as well. It's like, don't be so cheap, man. And no, it's just like, it's so annoying. But if he was like, oh yeah, we went out, and this is how he talks. This is exactly how he talks. And we were out there fishing, and you know what? She just fell in, and she had the keys in her pocket. And what happened was a strong current came and dragged her out to sea, and I couldn't rescue her. And now she's dead, and I did not kill her. Anyways, tri-tip's almost ready.
Get the tri-tip going on if you want, bite. Help yourself.
It's like, damn it. I'd be sitting there being like, you motherfucker, you killed her, but
you can't prove it.
I can't prove it.
Could potentially happen.
I wish I'm going to try to, because you never ever bought a full steak. Actually, I'll know, because he's like, you know what, guys? I'm really sad about it, but this is I'm letting you know I got us full steaks tonight. Not related. I did kill her, but we have the full stakes. I was like, damn. That's what and that's the story that Brian Hooker told.
Huh. The hell of a story.
Yeah, it was just a comedy of error, a tragedy of errors, comedy of errors, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
She was like, whoa, weep, weep. And then like got swept away. That's it. And he was like, oh man.
Oh shucks, there goes the wife.
Oh wow. If that happened with Van, I'd jump in there and I'd be like sucked out to sea with her and stuff, and she'd be she'd drown. You know what sucks? She drowns right away because she doesn't know how to swim. Or I just drown quicker because I have to support her. You know.
Yeah, she weighs you down. Yeah.
But there'd be a minute where we'd be like, she'd be like, "What are you doing? You know, the current is too strong. Idiot. We can never go back." And then, you know, it'd be like, I know, but I didn't think. I just thought, I just jumped in. I wanted to try to save you and stuff. And then she'd be like, "Oh, you stupid fool. I know I never say this, but, we're both soaked." And she's like, "You know what? I never say this, but I love you. And I always have." And then we just die together, presumably from her not being able to stay afloat for much longer than that one moment, and then losing all of her energy, and then pulling me down to the bottom of the sea and killing me. Not Brian Hooker.
Can't swim anymore. She just grabs onto your ankle.
Yeah, she would for sure do that. Absolutely, 100%.
You're going with me, stupid.
Yeah, they claimed that he killed her. His daughter did, or something like that, or a family member claimed that he once strangled his daughter so severely that he was lifting her off the ground, strangling her, probably because she criticized him for buying a boat. I wonder if Kristy Noem'S husband ever did that.
I don't know.
Strangling her in his fake boobs
and just lifted her.
Yeah, he's like, "You fucking bitch. You don't want me to be a bimbo trans slut."
Yeah. I wish I could have big fake tits like yours.
Look at you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna put my soul into your body. She's like, "That's not." He's like, "Oh man, sorry. I was having a freak out there. It's all good." It's probably what Brian Hooker did. Here's what really happened. Okay, I know what happened. They had a TikTok. Yep. They had a TikTok channel.
That's it.
Well, that makes people go crazy, They probably had 65 followers, and he was like, "I'm a celebrity." He's thinking he's gonna date like Cher. I don't know, not Cher. He's older, but he's not that old. He's not that old. He think he's gonna be dating Sydney Sweeney or something. He's like, "I saw on X that Sydney Sweeney is a white supremacist like me, and now that I'm famous, we're gonna be in love." And she's like, "Honey, you're scaring me." He's like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Wow.
Bludgeoned her in the head with a pipe. Beat the shit out of her, threw her into the ocean, threw the key, and then sprayed down the.
TikTok was really that dangerous, but you really can.
It is dangerous. It literally makes people go crazy.
Huh. Yeah, I guess I can see why the American government is so up in arms over it then.
Yeah, it probably is also responsible for Kristy Noem'S crazy crap, if I had to guess. Anyways,
her $200 million commercial.
That's a fact.
A fact.
And we finish our show every year with facts, minus the end questions. Stands for Caleb's crazy kernels.
Yeah, that's what we like to call them, kernels.
Kernels of facts. Kernels of truth. Oh, kernels of knowledge, I think it was.
Kernels of knowledge. That does make more sense.
That's sweet, yeah. All right, well, lay them on me.
I got some good ones for you today. Did you know that approximately half of all the gold ever mined by humans came from one single plateau in South Africa?
No. Half?
Yeah. Half of all the gold that exists, period. I think we I gave you like a cube that would contain all the gold. I forget what it was.
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, if all the trillionaires in the world were more rich than all the gold in the world. But it wasn't. The cube was substantially bigger and more expensive.
Yeah.
Turns out this gold stuff is pretty valuable. Why is it so valuable again? Just because people loved it in the past?
Yeah. Basically, that's it. It's just the value that humans place on it. But yeah, I forget how big the cube was. Wasn't it like 26 meters cubed or something like that?
Yeah, it was like some crazy, like unearthly science fiction. Like it was like a angel from Evangelion. It's like, it's gold cube, look out. You know, it sounds
wasn't
cool.
Even that big though. It was like 75 feet by 75 feet or something.
Oh really? I mean, that's still pretty big for an entire solid piece of gold.
When you consider, a block of gold that's 75 by 75 by 75 is pretty big. But when you consider how big the world is, that's not that big.
Yeah, I really don't understand that. I mean, it's not gold standard anymore, right? It's
fiat currency now. But yeah, so over like half of that approximately would be from just this one area in South Africa.
In South Africa?
Yeah, South Africa.
There's still a bunch of gold and shit out in Africa, right?
Oh, there's still a shit ton, yeah. Tons still left. Sure.
And other great stuff. Can you get rich if you go to Africa, even though it's really dangerous? Can you get rich going to Africa and just doing whatever?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what China does. China is all over Africa because of the natural resources and just because labor. Although you can't have true slave labor anymore, it's basically so cheap that it's like slave labor.
Yeah, you don't gotta buy them tools and stuff. You just make them use their claw through the dirt with their hands.
In many cases, yeah.
That's amazing.
You give them like one of those beach pails, basically. Here's a beach pail. Give me some gold.
You ever seen one of these before? Yes, sir. It is a kid's sand toy
bucket.
This is a bucket with scales on the side, like the one I give my son. And it's like, now, great. Now take it and those giant,
fill it with gold,
strong black hands of yours, and bring me back some gold. Like, yes, Mr. President.
Of course.
Mr. Xi. I hope that working for 20 years, I can someday. I worked 20 years straight to get my son that pail, and I promise him one day I will get him the shovel. Surely you have one of those shovels. Can you give it to me? No, I can't.
Absolutely not.
Now get out there. I heard all the gold came from this place. A giant cube that flies through the sky shooting. Kayla, I heard it on the Macky Rat Podcast.
Evangelion-esque cube.
A giant cube filling the sky like the diamond. It's actually just a diamond one. It's a reskin. Okay, that's good. Where in South Africa?
It's a place called the Witwatersrand Basin.
That sounds cool. I want to go to Africa so bad, even though it's way too dangerous. I'm not going there.
Even though you'll never make it out alive, yes.
Yeah, all the cool places, I feel like you're just going to run into one random gorilla guy who's like, I have to shoot you with the AK-47. No, you don't. You don't have to do this. I do have to. I'm sorry. It's just like, oh, man, I wish I hadn't come to this basin thing that looks awesome. You know, like, don't they have, like, some giant crater there, too?
I think they do, yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy.
The basin is basically right outside Johannesburg.
Yeah, Johannesburg. I want to go to I don't even know. I'm going to do some. Maybe one day I will. Anywho.
Make sure to bring your pail.
I will. They're like, you bringing, is that a fish-scaled pail? I see, are you looking for gold? If you find gold, if I just go to Africa and I'm like, I unearth like a huge chunk of gold, I can't just take it, right? I can't just hide it in my bag.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would depend on where exactly you found it, but generally probably no.
I know how to smuggle it. You know what I do?
What? Swallow it.
No, that'd be awesome. Yeah. I would detach my jaw like a snake. I would put it in a bag Because you know how it's like shaped like a rock?
Yeah.
And then I put it in a bag and I'd write potatoes over it, right? And then they'd be like, it is just a potato.
It's just a potato that's approximately 10 times more dense than a potato.
Well, these X-ray systems can't check density, can they?
Well, no, but I mean, if they X-rayed it, it would be immediately obvious.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, certainly if they picked it up, they'd be like, why does this potato-sized object weigh 20 pounds?
They don't do it. I imagine it's Africa. I imagine there's a bunch of fucking luggage going through. They ain't got time to check that.
You may be right. Yeah, you may be right.
They're like our
Anything
TSA.
to declare, this potato.
Just one potato. I heard you only had to. I heard you only had to declare if you had two. And he's like, "That's true."
You are very familiar with the rules.
Go on through, sir.
Proceed, Mr.X.
That's cool. That'd be amazing. You could probably smuggle it back somehow. That'd be awesome, man. I'd give anything to Africa. Anywho, half the gold, huh? Great.
Yeah. Did you know that the Moa heads on Easter Island actually have a body? So it's not just a head. It's an entire, body.
You know, I think I did hear that before. That's cool. And they don't know where they came from, right? They have no idea.
I think they do know who made them, but yeah, we didn't know that there were bodies on the heads for centuries. We just thought that they were heads.
No. Why? Why didn't we just dig under them? I would be looking for gold. I'd be like, there's fucking gold here. Give me that fish pail bucket.
I think they just they probably just didn't care. They're like, oh, some heads, huh? Whatever. And then they just went about.
It's so awesome and unworldly. They're just like, don't
touch it, whatever you do.
That's the age of discovery, They're finding so much crazy stuff all over the place. They're just true. All right, here's the other one. Hurry. Someone else is going to find the next great one. We got to move.
Yeah, they were made by the Rapa Nui people from on Easter Island. The traditional name for Easter Island is Rapa Nui.
Yeah, but they don't have any idea. They're like, I guess we made them.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
I don't know why. Because they're not like, this is our God, or this is the, blah, blah, blah. This is just like, what do their bodies look like?
One reason why we would ever make a stupid fucking head.
This doesn't look like us at all. And then you look at the guy's face, it looks exactly like that. Like, this is clearly some different civilization. It's like, you sure about that?
Their bodies are pretty unremarkable. Their arms are just folded by their sides, and they're kind of angular looking.
Are they tall? Are they big, or is it like a little tiny body and huge head?
Oh no, they're huge. The body is bigger than the head.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find a picture for you.
Do they have any idea why they're under? Only the heads are there? They just sunk into the ground
erosion.
Over time?
Soil erosion, yeah, exactly. So they used to be the entire statue, but then over time, soil erosion covered it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I imagine a little more crazy than that, but
I could just imagine how you pictured it,
like a Zelda creature, like something. Yeah. All right, that's okay. That's still pretty badass, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would go to Easter Island. What do they got there? Only the head?
There's a lot of unique wildlife there for sure.
Yeah, it's cool. The world is cool. It's sad. I won't get to see. You don't get to see any of it. Pictures and stuff and video make it great, but damn. All right, what's next? Easter Island.
Places to visit in the world that
I know you'll never go to.
Yeah. Did you know that the Google founders were willing to sell Google to Excite for $750,000, but they got rejected because Excite was like, "What's the big deal? We've got our own search engine." So yeah,
I use AskJeeves.com. He's pretty smart.
Yeah, exactly.
It's AI. Like, all right, I guess it's probably best that they didn't, right? We'd still be using Excite. We'd still be using Ask Jeeves.
Go to Excite.com.
There's a lot of stuff like that. The Netflix and
I used to use
Blockbuster thing.
Hotbot back in the day.
I would use Web Crawler. It was a spider.
Oh, web crawler is a good one, yeah. Alta Vista web crawler.
Those were days, a bunch of different search engines. Now there's what? Yahoo,
Bing.
I'm going to start using other search engines. They suck. Google. Why is Google so much better?
Well, I mean, that's their algorithm. But these days, I gotta say, like, I've been using DuckDuckGo a lot lately, and it's for a lot of things, it's actually better than Google because Google's been like kind of censoring their results.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, back in the day, I remember you had to go to like various different search engines and try each one. And then for a long time, it was just you only Google. But nowadays, it's kind of going back to where you can try some different ones for different reasons.
DuckDuckGo's coming back. Yeah, maybe they can.
DuckDuckGo.
Well, we didn't get to my 10-year anniversary at work. I guess I get
10-year anniversary. Wow.
Yeah. 10 years. They got
you
me.
get like a badge or something?
No, I got a well, it's hard to explain, but in our systems it's only 7. Because I wasn't
They gypped you.
They gypped me, yeah, pretty much. And they got me extremely cheap cupcakes, 12 of them. No one wanted any really, so I just have like
wow.
I ate 4 cupcakes myself. It was like,
I saw this picture that you sent, and I thought that this was like you brought these, but no, that these were for you. How kind of
yeah,
I love how your hand is on them too.
I love my cupcakes, but
your hand is just like don't touch my
I was
shit.
like, look at these cupcakes, huh? I wanted a shirt. No one wanted any because they're just extremely cheap, day old, like discount cupcake. You know, they're using.
From Lucky.
Is that where they're from? Probably Ralph's.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, Ralph Lucky, same thing. Albertsons.
Yeah, it's basically, and it was just like extremely cheap. They tasted that way. They looked that way. And then some crappy flowers and one balloon. And
yeah,
then
I
it's
love
like,
your balloon also. Happy anniversary.
It's like so cheap. And then on top of the billions of dollars corporation. And, the thing is this. You get there, they say happy anniversary. Everyone gets to work. No one gives a F. And then the worst thing is it sucks. And it sucks. But since your manager is insane, and Roy is definitely insane. But in general, this is the case for many people. Mm-hmm. You have to spend the whole day pretending. This is the most exhausting part. You have to spend the whole day pretending that you're really happy and thankful.
Well, yeah, of course.
I couldn't be like 10 years. This way you get me. I should have done. I should have just walked over to the trash can and threw them in there and been like, "Oh, thanks a lot. They're my cupcakes. I can do what I want with them."
You should have just taken one look at them and been like,
"Yeah, that's great. That's a great response. The stuff like that would be amazing." And I was like, I was kind of like, "Roya, why on earth did you buy me 12 cupcakes?" And she was like, at that point the cat's out the bag, and she was like, "Well, since your birthday is at the end of the month, we'll do something really special for that." I was like, okay, can't wait to see that.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Can't wait to see what day-old cake I get from Ralph's. It's like 12 cupcakes just formed into a cake. It's like, you might as well just give me 12 cupcakes, kid. Screw it. Actually, that'd be awesome if she was like, "It's 12 cupcakes again. I got you."
It's the exact same thing.
It's just the vanilla ones this time. It's like, oh, you did. You got me there.
Yeah, that would be sick.
If someone did something like that, it'd be like, that's brilliant. But the fact that it's like so disingenuous and not a joke. We didn't talk about Artemis 2 either. God darn it.
Oh wow, how did we not talk about Artemis?
Oh well, we had a fun time. I don't know what the hell we talked about at this time. I guess it was fun enough. Anyways, if you like our podcast, you can follow us at MackyRatHouse In fact, please do if anyone's listening. Just follow us on X. That's it. You don't got to even say you listen to the show. Just do it. And
Nike.
Nike.